what's up? It's another episode of Booze and Reviews. It's your boy Mugu. Your man's Critique.
Watch your mouth.
Your boy T-Roy.
Good dog.
And we got one of our members and friends with us. Say bonjour to Ronjour.
Yeah. Sitting here with the boys that you know so well.
Yeah. And now we're about to pass it over to my man T-Roy. We're going to let him run it.
All right, so looking at the display, we got a special guest here today. Was encouraged by Mugu to pick my favorite movie of all time. This is a movie that is very dear to me. I've seen it 7 million times this year alone. Big Trouble in Little China. I wanted to bring Ronjour on today because we actually met through this movie. We met in high school, and it was like my first day of high school. It was like one of those awkward moments where you don't know where you're going to sit at. And you're trying to see which crew you're going to, you see the jocks over here, the cool kids. And I sit down at the end of the table, and I hear these cats talking about Transformers and Kung Fu movies. And somebody, either was him or somebody else, somebody leaned over and said, you ever seen this movie called Big Trouble in Little China? And I immediately just kind of, it was it. After that, it was all clicked in after that. So, that was big for me to bring him on today, and wanted to dedicate this episode to two people that I know would have been here to do this review with us. It probably would have been 3 hours long if they was here. So I'm dedicating this to Kyle Taylor and Nehemiah Watkins.
Okay.
All right.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Going too soon. So, yeah. So, we're going to get to the review of the movie. John Carpenter, my favorite director of all time, this came out in '86. We got Kurt Russell as Jack Burton, as the protagonist of the movie, the unlikely hero. Dennis Dunn is his sidekick, but he's also the hero to me too. Plays Wayne Chi. Kim Cattrall is the love interest, Gracie Law. You got, what's my man, James Hong, who's been in all kind of movies. He plays David Lopan. Victor Wong plays Ed Shin. So this movie, it starts off with Jack Burton driving into San Francisco, Chinatown. He's coming to drop some stuff off, and he also coming to hang with his best friend, Wayne. He loses a bet, and before Wayne could pay him, Wayne asked him to ride with him to the airport, pick his girlfriend up, his fiance actually. Her name is Miao Yin. If I pronounced it right, I think I got it. Okay, so as they go to pick her up at the airport, she gets kidnapped by a gang. She gets snatched up by a gang for whatever reason. So now Jack and Wayne, they driving back to Chinatown to try and rescue her. They get trapped in the alley, and it's two groups of people. They had this big ass fight. First, it start off with gunshots. They just banging, shooting at each other. Then they put their guns down, and now they get to scrapping. They get to it right there. It's the Wing Kong and the Chang Sings. Chang Sings are the good guys. Wing Kong are the bad guys. So after the fight, Jack, he's trying to drive through. Actually, I got to touch on the three storms. I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah. The fight gets interrupted by the three storms: thunder, rain, and lightning. I want to say thunder probably is considered the leader. I guess he's like the strongest one or whatever. But they break the whole fight up. They beat the shit out of the Chang Sings. And at this point, Jack and them trying to ride out. For whatever reason, he ends up driving through David Lopan, who appears in the alley. So now he's kind of confused about what's going on. He ended up abandoning the truck. He then ran through somebody, and he's still trying to figure out what why Wayne's girl get kidnapped. So they meet different groups of people. They meet Eddie, who works with Wayne, Gracie's friend Margot, who works with her, and Ed Shin, who we come to find out is an old rival of Lopan. Through the course of the movie, we find out that Lopan has had her kidnapped by the gang because he has to marry somebody with green eyes. Chinese women don't come with green eyes, so she's like a rarity for him, and he has to uplift this curse that he didn't have, this 2,000-year curse. So he has to marry Miao Yin. So, Wayne and Jack, they got to save her. Ed Sheeran is there to kind of lead them through it. And this movie just makes for, some great kung fu, some great ass kickery. The dynamic between Jack and Wayne is excellent. They follow, an old formula that, if y'all remember the Green Hornet, if y'all ever watched the Green Hornet, y'all remember Kato used to beat the shit out of everybody. The Green Hornet probably knocked out 2 people, but Wayne's like Green Hornet. Wayne's like Kato.
Yeah.
He's the cool, calm one, but he's considered the sidekick in the movie. Jack Burton is like the unlikely hero. He has his moments where he's clumsy. He's really over his head. He don't know what he's getting into. He has to be explained everything, and that's what makes it so funny. But he do have his moments where he shines. But this is my favorite movie. I'm gonna turn it over to y'all and I'm gonna let it come back. But I'm gonna watch this tonight. I watched it last night. Tomorrow I'm watching it now. Yeah, so, this, like I say, man, T-Roy, I remember watching this movie as well. And, the American coming into a whole other culture, part of the city, it's already awkward, you know what I'm saying? I think the main thing that I focused on in this movie, though, all the, the story and the adventure and all that stuff, the main thing I focused on was the 3 Storms. Because my man he's in plenty of kung fu flicks we done watched. Thunder is.
And Lightning.
Yeah, all 3 of them, I think, has been in something. All 3 of them. Yeah, so I think I was focused more so on them. And then just the effects that they used and that, the effects they used was good.
As far as 1986.
Exactly, yeah. Well, if you watch that movie today, based on what they were doing, it's not too much like, okay, he coming down on he coming down on that boat. On the boat like that. How much? That's what I'm saying. And I like that. And then, like you said, Kim Cattrall was like, she was like a heartthrob for the movies. They always put her in a tank top and all that good shit. Probably had her in her underwear somewhere in this movie too. Kurt Russell, all American dudes, you had to put him in there. And it was gonna be, like I say, it was supposed to be awkward, but he like, fuck it, I'm the muscle. You know what I'm saying? But then your muscle don't always beat finesse. You know what I'm saying? Where they was kicking his ass, with the kung fu shits. Tell me this though, since I know you know. What gun did he have in that movie?
Tech 9.
That was the Tech 9.
Tech 9.
Intercept. Tech 9.
Because the Tech 9 that I've always remember was the one that's on like Ice-T's chain and shit. That's the one I remember. But seeing that one with like the muffler on it. Yeah. So man. So I've always liked this movie, and like I said, I guess we'll come back around and do the review. Unless you want me to put it out there now, but. So at that time, man, it was interesting. Like you say, the mixture of the adventure, the kung fu, and some good fantasy, and the women to look, some nice women to look at. You couldn't, that was a beautiful mixture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
I can say so much about this movie that it wouldn't be the only reason if Troy's partners wasn't here that it would go 3 hours. We all probably can. Like you said, Kurt Russell's in it. He's my second or third favorite actor as well. He does have the chops to go from A to Z. He can be a loving dad. He can be a murderer in a car. He can be, if you check his resume is filled with all type of genres of movies. But sticking with Big Trouble in Little China, I did not know, when I saw this, I didn't see it like when it first came out, because I was 86, I was 13. So I pretty much wasn't even going to the movies like that. But when I started my movie connoisseurship, Like I said, I'd already liked Kurt Russell from Overboard, from Escape from LA, Escape from New York. And shoot, like he is in this movie, he plays Jack Burton and he's serious. I gotta get up now. He's serious. He's even serious with the phrases that he says. Like he has a personality of education, but I'm also gonna yank my own chain. By him saying, and you probably heard this song. You probably heard, but what does Jack Burton always say? You probably heard that in at least 2 or 3 songs, as a snippet. But the Three Storms, my favorite part of the Three Storms, I love the display of karate technique without them fighting. And when they were doing a ritual, the Three Storms engaged in a ritual once they got Mao Ying and what's Kim Katrina? Gracie Law. Once they got them and kidnapped them, I'm gonna ask you a question after this. Okay. They the Three Storms engaged in a ritualistic display of karate technique to change these girls into what they need to be to marry David Lopan. And luckily Kim Cattrall was just a bargain with the deal. They really wanted Miao Ying, because that's a rare Chinese girl with green eyes. Where she come from? I ain't seen one since. But Kim Cattrall was a bonus because Kim Cattrall could satisfy his the guy that cursed him, or the spirit that cursed him, the demon that cursed him. Yes, and that display of the Three Storms, and I love to, like, they are precise. Like, people that I see, these guys that when they do their karate techniques, they not Dolomite. You know, Dolomite do a back kick like this, and his whole knee be just big. But he can kick somebody that's 6'5" in the chin. I adored this movie for the comedy of Jack Burton, the subtle mystery in the beginning of Wayne, and the storyline. The storyline, and it, like you said, is 1986. I would always say 1986 and 1988 comes second or third to 1984 in the year of best movies coming out. But it has its comedy. It has its I want to say mystery, but it has this, okay, what did that got to do with this and other? It has that now at 13, 15. No, I think I saw it at like 14, 15. You know, I ain't know nothing about like subtle plots and all of that stuff. But now as you look back on it in 1986, this was a shot in the dark film. Like, okay, we about to put this out, and you know, we didn't do Kurt Russell in there. He didn't have the resume that he has right now. But I don't know how much it ever did at the box office, but I know it is a cult classic. And I'm gonna throw it back this way, but I'm gonna start with, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna throw it to the guest, and then we'll get in his ratings. But yeah, man.
Appreciate it, man. So, like my man T was saying, when he came to school today, I definitely remember that day. We was all just sitting there kicking it, and me and him, even over the years, always referred to each other as Wang or Mr. Burton. To this day, but yeah, man, good solid movie. I think it was a sleeper back then. Like, it came on TV like a million times. No matter what part you caught it, it was good. You wanted to start it from the beginning. The thing about Jack Burton, I liked, he was just so laid back and cocky. It's like, you know, like it's all in the reflexes. You know, that was one of my favorite lines. But it's like even when they had the big fight, like you say, Wayne was like he was really like a mini Bruce Lee damn near. You know what I'm saying? And Jack Burton was wearing to the side trying to get ready. He shot in the air, the thing hit him in the head, and he passed out. And then by the time he got ready, the fight was over. But the three storms, the three storms was definitely cold. When they came down, they was kicking everybody's ass. Like nobody could handle it. And the part you was talking about when Lopan, when he got Gracie Law as the extra bride, and he was like, cool, because now I could use her as the sacrifice, and I could marry Mao Yin. You know what I mean? So he could live forever and sacrifice to God or whatever. But my favorite part was when they was locked in the building, they was waiting on Egg Shan to come out, when they had to swim under the water and all of that. And they had to act like they was blindfolded, and they jumped on my man into in the elevator and all that.
You made one move. He moved his head, yeah.
Well, yeah, man, definitely a good movie, man. I appreciate y'all having me out here today.
Oh, man, you welcome.
Definitely, man.
You're welcome. I forgot to ask her a question. Well, everybody a question. Was it a glitch? Remember when they were, when Gracie Law and Mao Ying was all dressed up, they were, wait a minute, they didn't even go through the ritual yet, but remember when Gracie turned to her and was like, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
trying to wake her up.
Yeah, trying to wake her up.
She wasn't all the way, she wasn't really hypnotized all the way yet. I don't know if they did the ceremony.
No, they didn't. Lightning came down and did something, and then both their eyes opened.
Yeah. I guess she kind of snapped out of it for a second. That's all I really chalked that up to.
That's what I was going to ask you.
She snapped out of it for a minute.
I
don't know which part. She was like trying to wake her up.
Yeah. And then Lightning came and he did like something for like whatever he did. Then their eyes opened and both of them was under the trance. I'm like, shit. Well, what? You know what? Dang, why can't I remember? Was that? No, it was after the ritual. It was after the ritual. Right. Because Lightning was the last one to come down. And
because they went to the wedding, he got ready for the wedding after he did that to her.
Right, so.
Yeah, because you could tell, like, you know, they basically had their eyes turned like a lightning blue. Yeah. And you could just tell they was just all the way out of it at that point.
And they had to pass the test of the burning blade.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So question 1A.
Okay.
Why didn't Thunder and not Lightning, Thunder and
Rain?
What do you think was the reason that Gracie wasn't tranced by their ritual?
I really don't even have an explanation for that.
That's when she woke up.
Yeah.
And she was like very outspoken, nerdy, like
strong will too.
Strong will. Okay.
So that's a good.
I was asking you.
Chalk that up to.
Was it those answers, or was it like a glitch? Like, hey, we don't know how to do this.
I don't even want to say it's a glitch because John Carpenter's the fucking man.
Right.
He don't make mistakes in movies.
That's my answer. I just wanted everybody's opinion. Like, you know how you see a movie and.
It's a good question though.
You see a movie and then something happens. You're like, what? Yeah, like how did they get that shit? Don't go. That shit belongs in a Disney cartoon. This is fucking right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it was just a question I was asking the expert. That was it.
Yeah, it's it's so many scenes in this movie that I really enjoy. Like, I love watching Wayne and Rain had an air fight. I love the air fight. They fighting in the air, like they just kept jumping in the air and these cool poses, and they both got swords. And he give Wayne this look like because remember they took the 6 demon bag. So when they took the 6 demon bag, all of them was they all had kind of some special powers. Pretty much, they was able to hold it down and fight Lopan and the Storm. So. Rain kind of gave Wayne this look like, dang, nigga, like you that guy now.
Yeah.
Wayne like,
Wayne like, I am that guy. He said it with the eyebrows like, don't want none.
And they kept scrapping. And then, you know, Ed Sheeran and Lopan, they had the fight with the holograms. Like, this was shit like
Now,
that was ahead of his time. That still looked good.
Those super effects was like Bone.
It's still
Thugs and Harmony. It was just ahead of their that was ahead of their time at that point.
Yeah, and even Jack had his little moment, you know, with Lopan at the end. You know, he Lopan.
Yeah, I mean, he's the sorcerer. Like, this is, he got all of the power. He making pretty much all the shit happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be only Jack Burton that would catch
Right.
a whole knife
from
Lopan, a whole mystical she's a god at this point, or somewhat of a god. Jack doing it. Damn. Yeah. Y'all gotta see this movie. Like,
definitely go see it, man.
I wish we could sit here and watch it like Siskel and Ebert, not just clip. We watch it with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all I don't know, that might be an idea. Y'all ask questions while we watch it. I'm gonna be laughing too much because I'm damn sure gonna bring a 40 of crack when I watch it. I'm gonna be happy. This movie is funny as shit, and it's interesting.
Yeah, it's so many.
So definitely this was a underperforming movie.
Yeah.
The budget was around 25 million.
Damn.
It only did 11.1.
Shut up.
But that's what it made it a cult classic because it made money back when the DVDs and the VHS tapes came out. That's when it really started really hitting. And this is also the movie that John Carpenter was like, fuck Hollywood.
Yep.
What you mean?
That's true.
After this underperformed, he was like, man, fuck Hollywood. This almost made him get out of it.
Okay.
And then
he knew he had a gem.
Boy.
Okay.
Well, this movie was we have a text group, you know, going on between us, and you know, once he made his decision to pick this movie, you know, he said this was the greatest movie ever. I said, okay, bro, calm down. I said, it was good, but calm down.
I would say one of them.
Well, you know what this was patterned after, right?
What's that?
You know what movie this was patterned after.
Wait.
Do you know what movie this was patterned after?
Wait, hold on.
That is the question.
The whole movie or?
The whole movie.
I can tell you what it
Mortal
inspired.
Kombat?
What the movie inspired?
Yeah.
Okay, what movie
Mortal
did this
Kombat?
inspire?
It inspired Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
Raiden.
Yeah, Raiden.
And it was supposed to be a Western.
Yeah, it was
What?
supposed to be a Western. Yeah, it was supposed to be a Western
Yeah.
right field. Yeah.
Y'all don't believe. Okay, I'm gonna tell
Jack
y'all.
Burton is loosely based on like
Movie
John
too.
Wayne. He's supposed to be like kind of a John Wayne. That's why he's so
Who? Jack Burton?
He's supposed to be a clumsy ass John Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm going to hit y'all with this
Well,
one.
let's
This
see.
movie
Let's
was patterned after The Golden Child.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that.
This
So-
movie was patterned after The Golden Child.
All right, so you
So
and
it didn't
Troy
really-
just gonna embarrass me. Troy embarrassed me off camera. You gonna embarrass me right
So
now.
no, it came out around the same time.
Yeah, it did. But the whole idea was they wanted to capture what The Golden Child captured. And is it the difference between Kurt Russell and Eddie Murphy? You know what I'm saying?
But you
Like,
know-
what's the difference?
What came out first?
But you know what I
Oh,
read?
oh,
I read
wait, you
that
said
they came
Golden
out
Child.
around the same time, and they said the success of the Golden Child hurt the success of this movie.
Exactly. Because
And then there's a lot of the same actors in it. Rain is in it. Ed Sheeran is in it.
Yeah.
Lopan is in it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Who else?
Was they running from set to set?
Well, probably. And I'm gonna tell you the funny, but
And
the
it's in the
difference.
same genre.
But the difference in this,
Comedy,
the difference in
fantasy,
these two
action.
movies, the big difference really is Eddie Murphy and
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. That's the difference. Eddie Murphy is a more outgoing comedic person, and Kurt Russell wasn't a comedian. He's an actor.
Right.
He's an actor.
Say it again.
So
a student of the game.
yeah,
A
and
student
so
of the art.
you got Eddie Murphy coming in from doing all this other stuff and getting ready to do more shit. And he already just got the charismatic, the flow.
He's doing it. Yeah, he's doing it.
Right.
We don't know who the fuck Kurt Russell is because he has such a catalog.
Yeah.
He has such a catalog, and he's a good actor.
Well, they wanted a beefy, good-looking white dude. Throw him in there, gave him a gun, and you know what I'm saying? So,
I didn't know.
yeah.
That. I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not know. I'm not the one to read though. Still, y'all. I ain't the one to read, but I got my ear to the street, my thumb on the post. I was supposed to get that info way before now. Google holding out. I've been knowing Troy that more than half his life, and you held this out. Oh man, Troy, go ahead and tell him about the extended version.
Oh,
well,
so,
if you wanted to.
Yeah, we can. Okay. So I got 2 versions of this. Like I say, like anytime this shit come on, if it come on any streaming service.
I'm sorry, no, go ahead.
We got I got the regular DVD version and then the Blu-ray version that I found, because I still buy Blu-rays. I like to watch the deleted scenes and just all kind of extra info I can get on the movie. But before we turn the cameras on, Critique, brought it up that there is a extra ending to the movie. And I didn't notice that until I bought this Blu-ray version. So anybody, I would recommend, if y'all fans of the movie, pick up the Blu-ray copy. It got a lot of nice features on it, and got deleted scenes, got a different ending too to the story. So I prefer the original ending though.
Okay, see, that's all I was gonna ask you.
It was cool, but I would rather the movie go off how I grew up watching it, I guess. Like, especially because Carpenter is big on ambiguous endings. If you go back to The Thing in the first Halloween movie, the end of The Thing, who got the thing in him? Yeah. Halloween, Michael Myers is laying there and he's gone now. And then they come with the sequel, you know what I'm saying? So he's very big on ambiguous endings, and that's what he did with Big Trouble in Little China.
Keep it
the alternate one, it kind of sealed it, and it kind of went against the grain of how I think he should have ended it. But very good. I would definitely recommend the Blu-ray version.
Is it a one-off, or can they recreate the same magic now?
Leave this movie alone. Yeah. There are some things you do not do.
Right.
You don't pick up Bruce Lee's nunchucks.
Oh, yeah.
You don't remake Big Trouble in Little China. Rock, sit your ass down.
I don't think you can. Even though they opened that with the your boy on the truck in the back, you know what I'm saying? They opened it up like. Yeah. But where would you go with that? What, he's gonna turn into a person and be like, nigga, I'm David.
Jack thought he rode off into the sunset, and then the monsters in the back, credits roll.
Maybe he wanted you to lead to believe that nigga Jack died. Because remember, in the beginning of the movie,
you can think whatever you want about it.
Right, in the beginning of the movie, you know what I'm saying? Homeboy was the investigator was like, "Where's Jack? We need to see him." Yeah, and he was like, and the homeboy was like, "Leave Jack alone."
Yeah, exactly. Action. Yep.
Does that
it's ambiguous.
It'll lead right.
He rode in at the beginning and he rode out at the end.
So, do you like movies that will more so put you in ownership? It almost give you an ownership because you could come, like you say, coming up with your own fucking ending. That's my ownership of it.
And it leaves you thinking. It gives you so much to think about. Like, damn, what happened? Did the monster get his ass and he turn around and shoot it?
Right.
But there's that. Yeah, but it's damn sure that factor that I don't give a shit what I think or what my man go. Don't touch this no more.
Right.
Don't touch this no more.
They shot on a lot in the studio too, but they did a lot of right on location and right outside Chinatown.
Yeah, because that first fight reminded me of the fight that's in
they got busy.
in the 5 Deadly Venoms. Like, you can't even ride a bike down the street. It was so close.
Yeah,
it was so close. Like, how did Jack get that 18-wheeler through the street? He turning corners. And didn't hit nothing. Now it could go to see Jack. Jack is a bad motherfucker, you know.
Jack had his moments, man.
Yeah.
Jack had his moments.
Hey, it's taking 5 minutes to kill
two people.
No, that armored soldier that he hit with the blade in his ankle. Dog, y'all have to see that part. Like, I probably would have laid there only because it was some real shit going around, and Jack knew he ain't know no karate.
Right.
He came, dog. But
when he was
remember that
armor guard, and then he like, and he could barely get him off.
Yeah. He said, "Oh shit."
He
just laid there.
He knew it was getting too deep.
And that's the best thing. Like, it just hit the fan. And like you say, he got knocked out. He blew the hole in the
Like,
and everybody was getting Wayne running up walls and doing this thing.
flipping. Oh yeah, that was good. But back when I saw it in like maybe 87, 88, I was like, I bet you that Chinese dude can do it for real. I know it's the movies. But, you know, by that time, he had already displayed that he knew karate for real, for real. You don't go to no acting class and learn that just for the simple fact of that movie.
It was one of these same scenes that every scene they showed him, he was doing something crazy.
Real shit.
He remember he put the 2x4 behind the guy's head and he kneed him in the face and broke his him, and he ran up the wall and kicked like 3 people at once. Yeah. He was getting down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man.
There's
so much I can say about this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to shut up because we can't go 3 hours with this.
Man.
But
give people a chance to go out and go see it.
Yeah. Right.
Go buy you this, and whether you could probably still find you a DVD player or a Blu. You can find you a Blu-ray player. Mm-hmm. Find you a Blu-ray player, man. It's worth it.
Or we're not. They ain't giving us no money yet, but there are certain streaming platforms that you can get the extended version on.
Yeah.
We ain't saying no names, but you know how to go to Google and say, hey, where can I find the extended version of Big Trouble in Little China? They'll give you about 4 of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what would you? So we giving it. Where your red cup?
Man.
Where your red cup?
Well, my red cup is at a 1/3 of a cup right now, but the red cup that the movie gets, I mean, I agree with T. Roy with his view of the best movie to him ever and ever. I agree with that. You know, I mean, if I was T. Roy, I would say that too. But I'm, unfortunately, I'm me. So, I would it's definitely not of, what is this movie classified as? Is it comedy?
It is an action comedy
fantasy.
Comedy.
Yeah, action
Comedy fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
In my action comedy top 10, it's in there. It's probably in the top 5. We haven't did that genre yet. I would probably put it in my top 5. All-time movies or everything, it's definitely in the top, it gotta be in it. See, that's Kurt Russell. See, y'all might not like Kurt, like, he has a catalog. But my rating is, Trey, what you got? You got some birds in there. Trey drink that weird shit. I would give it a 5th of, I'm giving this movie a 5th of Basil Hayden with a shot of Woodford Reserve Small Bill.
Okay.
That's it. I don't think everybody, that's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean.
That's Jack Burton. And as Jack Burton says, fuck it.
You're right.
Yeah, man. I mean, y'all, Booze, man, red cup review, I'm going to give it the top of the red cup. Matter of fact, I'm going to give it 2 red cups.
Oh!
I'm going to give it the red cup for just being a good movie, full cup. Then I'm going to give it the other red cup for the cult classic nostalgia, all that good stuff. So I'm going to give it 2 full cups.
Oh, he a rich nigga. He got 2 red cups. Just like
okay.
So where you put it at, Ronjour? So our red cup review, basically you could go from a sip to a 5th and on and on based on how you like this movie. Where would you feel?
I mean, I'm definitely gonna give it a 5th.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 5th because, like you said, it's kind of like a sleeper movie. Like if you see it all, you see the action, the comedy, it's just gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely go with a 5th. It's definitely one.
A 5th of what?
Definitely.
What
It's definitely one of my favorite movies. If I gotta say it, so I don't drink anymore.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, that's what's
I'm
up.
about a year and a half sober now, but
Hey, oh man, that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh man,
I'll probably give it a 5th of Uncle Nearest.
What? And that's on the bar too. You a burner man? Oh, well, was. Oh man. See, and that's some more shit Troy is good at, you know what I'm saying? Where other friends is crunk and shit, you don't wait till the nigga are close to God and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you know where I'm at. I'm in the gutter. You know what I'm saying? This boy said Uncle Nearest.
Boy, okay.
Y'all might not know about that. Y'all you know about it. Y'all done seen my bar. Dang. Oh my God. Wait, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. Who the fuck is this? What you got, T-Roy?
Definitely go to the Definitely go to the Uncle Nearest distillery in Tennessee. You will not be disappointed.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely go. They got I think it's 4 bottles down there that they only sell there.
I've heard somebody say
that. Okay.
And it's black and gold, ain't it?
Yep.
The label is black and gold.
They make, I believe, 7 different kinds.
Yeah.
And his great granddaughter is the master distiller. So Vaughn Weaver joined in to tell the story because Jack Daniels used to actually work on that ranch.
Yeah.
What ranch?
Uncle Nearest, I believe it's Shelbyville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Don't call me, just Google it. But they got all the history there, bro. They got all the history. They show you the little thing. They show you the whole storyline. And she makes bottles like it all goes on her palate. Like some of the bottles, she writes the proof on the actual bottle. Sure. And she edits, it goes by her taste. So some of the bottles you can't get because she'll make a certain number of batches based on how she feeling.
Okay.
So, and the bar down there is like I think it's like the longest bar in the Guinness World Record. Food is alright, man. I wasn't too impressed with the food, but it's a good place to go. And this is coming from the sober.
One more shot on T-Roy. He gonna bring me a friend that done been to one of my top 3. I didn't even know it was in the United States, like where they make it in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure their money get down. But my man done been there. Way to go, T.
Wasn't he the reason? Right. Well, basically, everybody know about Jack Daniels, right? But you wouldn't know about Jack Daniels if it wasn't for Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest basically invented Tennessee whiskey.
There you go.
Period.
Wow. Yeah.
Jack and how the story goes, Jack Daniels was like a errand boy on the yard.
Nigga, that's why your shit only like $22 for a fifth.
He was like in the mischief, and Nearest took him under his wing. There are no known photographs of Nearest Green. There are no known photographs of him. It's pretty dope. They take you like through an area where they like where they got the barrels and they're aging because one of the batches is like 10 years old. So it's a really powerful story to see the facility, and like it was only like running at like I think it was like 50% operation at the time because it was like not that far out of COVID.
Right.
But they producing like close to 1 million, maybe more bottles. Damn, they coming.
Exactly. They definitely
man, and look at the emotion in my man's face. He getting wrinkles right here, and then grew a whole nother piece of skin over here. He mean it. I bet he need
Black on.
I bet you he was what?
Black on.
Uncle Nearest is a black dude?
Black.
Yes. I did not know. I get too drunk off of it to know. Oh my goodness. Dog, man, that's what's up.
Walking horses, and they got. I haven't been keeping up, but they was winning awards for like
Yeah, now that I know. Like you can put Uncle Nearest up. Any batch you can put Uncle Nearest up with any other batch, but oh yeah, he's a Now if he knows something like this, I don't do this, but if he know all this is one that'll come out the room with a 7-year-old robe, like the fur is on. Like the cloth is all worn out on the end. Nothing underneath. A cowboy hat and one boot. And he'll sit down in front of a fire. He has a decanter on the tray on the right side of his favorite chair. And get him a couple ice cubes. And he pours some Uncle Nearest. So you're a connoisseur
I know a little something, you know what I'm saying? Now to stick to my Diet Coke,
Yeah.
All right, man, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna take baby steps. I'm gonna take baby steps. All right, T-Roy. Man, thank you for that information. That was good. That was good. Y'all done seen my bar. It's 2-3 different Uncle Nearses up there, and you know, I don't know why we ain't never cracked them. It's been plenty of special occasions, but it's on T-Roy. Get your damn.
So
you brought this motherfucker. I ain't even know about Uncle
definitely, I gotta give this movie a leader of a 6 demon bag.
Oh wow.
A what?
Okay.
A 6 demon bag.
Okay.
You know what a 6 demon bag is?
Okay.
Wind, fire, and all that good stuff.
6 what? That gotta
6
be
demon
some.
bag. If you seen the movie, you know why I'm gonna give it a 6 demon bag.
See what movie?
This movie.
I haven't seen it.
What did Jack and all of them drink before they went to have the last fight? They drank from a 6 demon bag.
Yep.
Did they say this was a 6 demon bag?
Eric Shin had a 6 demon bag.
Did they say that?
Yes. That's what they drank. Remember they did the shots before
Yeah.
they went to go have the last fight?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they got in the elevator and everybody was like,
Yeah.
everybody had their little sip of everything and everybody had their powers.
Yeah.
They confident, they ready to get busy and go. I give this a leader of 6 demon bag.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Was it? Just gonna shut my mouth. I've been embarrassed here today.
I know about the 6 demon bag. You know about the 6 demon bag too.
I just remember when they did it. When they
Yeah, I
in the elevator.
didn't catch them saying that, did he?
So my
I'm about to go
man,
get the
he
shirt.
gives me. So my man gives me the drunken. He gives me the drunken monk vibe.
Eric
Shin. He
Shin.
gives the drunken monk vibe. So that's
You know
that's
what?
what
I'm
I.
gonna have to get the shirt in a minute.
Oh yeah.
You always gotta do it.
Off camera, we just gonna do this real quick.
No, I don't have this black and gold one, but I got.
And while we're taking this
1884
break, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe, and subscribe again.
6
to Booze and
demon
Reviews.
bag. This is the 6 demon bag.
Oh!
6 demon bag.
Yeah.
Here we
Make
go.
sure they-
Y'all take a look at the 6 demon bag. That's what I give a leader.
That's
A
dope.
6 demon bag.
Get
Yeah.
the hell
Yeah.
out of here.
That's it.
That's dope.
Okay, now I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
The
Man,
16,
there it
I knew
is.
Troy was gonna come out sideways. I just had.
Man, I gotta show up for this movie. I had to
Man.
ref for them guys and ain't here no more. Hey, you know, Ken was another person too.
Mhm.
Ken
Yeah,
Williams
he like
was
Big
another
Troy.
person that
Yeah.
is not here no more. This movie connected me to so many people. Me and you done had debates about it. We met through that movie. We had debates about it at the home. So, yeah, this movie
Ain't no more debates. It's just
the
gonna
one.
be fights and shit that I don't know that I should have been playing. You know I don't read trade. You know I don't look at shit like that. I did the best I could.
Nah,
And you know the best I could is
do it.
probably
You
a
got
2
it.
on you. I mean, yeah, I mean now, but you know, it could be the gentleman jack. I mean, but no, I didn't. I must have. I'm always having a good time when I watch this movie. You know, so I might miss something here and there because I'm probably laughing at something that happened 30 minutes early. No, I mean laughing at the part when Jack Burton is trying to lead them, try to get them out, and he opened the door. We go 1, 2, 3. He opened the door. He saw them boys.
Think we're trapped.
And the thing about it, he seems serious. Like this ain't no joke. Like this is not sarcasm.
Yeah.
But you'll see it as funny. But I don't think John Carpenter's a motherfucker. He didn't. Yeah, he wrote it and directed it, right?
Well,
He
this is
directed
rewritten.
it. He did not write it.
This is rewritten. This is
Yeah.
rewritten.
Okay.
Everything
Okay.
Weinstein and somebody else
Yeah,
wrote
this
it.
is some other.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
that Western idea came from.
Okay. Yeah. See that.
And they had to redo it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they wouldn't have redid it, we wouldn't have got this.
Yeah. Yeah. Big. Yeah. I can remember watching it when my little sisters and brothers would come home. Sisters and brother would come home from school. They were like 10 or something. My brother Quentin is the only one that stayed and watched it and laughed, and you know what I'm saying. My sisters was like, you know, when especially when Lopan would be the old dude. Yeah, they didn't like. They were scared, bro. Yeah, yeah. This is something that I meant to put down. This is like I'm only 17 at this point. You know, hey, this is something y'all need to watch. Like, you know, I don't know what it's gonna bring into your life, but it's gonna bring something good. Yeah.
You say nothing but laughter.
Right. I mean, too much. You gotta rewind shit because you're still laughing at something 5 minutes ago and shit. Yeah.
But there it is. Another episode of Booze and Reviews. It's the three bad brothers that you know so well. Critique.
Watch your mouth.
T-Roy.
What's happening?
Mugu. And our guest, Mr. Ronjour.